Okay, so I did mine on Lucinda Hinojos. She is nationally known as a painter and muralist who was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. She is Mexican American as well as Pascua, I don't know how to say these, Apache, White Mountain, and Pima. She is known as La Morena, which means brown-skinned woman, for her art, which is like what she portrays at her art shows. In 2012 is when she began creating underground art shows, which then led her to creating solo exhibits that were for local artists in Phoenix, Arizona, and that was one of the first ones that she presented in her. In 2018, she unveiled her first non-commissioned mural in South Phoenix. She called it Unlocking Your Potential and Freedom. She dedicated it to people fighting for their freedom. In May of 2019, the Congressman Greg Stanton reached out to Lucinda about her Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women mural, which helped the topic gain national news. Her focus for her art is mainly on overlooked Indigenous women and children who go missing each year, and the plight of dreamers whose legal status in the country has become increasingly precarious. So she made history by being the first Native American to design the Super Bowl 57 tickets, and that was this year actually.
Mm-hmm.
She was chosen by the National Football League as the marquee artist of the Super Bowl 57, and she wanted the artwork to include and be able to reflect her multicultural roots. And then this is a video. Should I play it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't spin it.
Oh yeah, we have it on loud.
Was chosen by the NFL to put her artistry into the upcoming Super Bowl.
Pretty cool, and you'll be seeing a lot of Lucinda Hinojos' work across the valley and around the big game over the next few weeks.
Team 12's William Pitts has a preview.
Inside this small art studio sits a Valley native ready to showcase her talents on the world's biggest stage.
It was pretty funny because I felt like I got drafted for the NFL or something because I had my family here. I started crying, everybody was cheering. I was like, oh my God.
Asked by the NFL to create a mural for the Super Bowl that represented her culture as a Native American and Latina, Lucinda got a chance to reconnect with her roots.
I am Native, I am Chicana, and I've been reconnecting because my art has actually done this for me. It reconnected me culturally, spiritually, awakened me politically, so I've learned a lot through this path.
Lucinda searched for inspiration that helped her choose what imagery to include in the mural.
I incorporated the hummingbird just because in my Aztec background, it's, these warriors would reincarnate into a hummingbird. And so I see them as, if a loved one's passed, then they come back as a hummingbird. And then the native side, my Apache side, it's like they are light workers, messengers. And so these are elements that I incorporate in this painting because they inspire me.
Nearly complete after a 9-week journey, Lucinda makes the final touches on the mural. She tells us what she hopes for when it's unveiled at the big game.
And that's what I wanted and hoped for with this painting, is to be that centerpiece, to bring people together at this one time. And regardless of your backgrounds, we can unify and be in this space and enjoy the game.
Boy, what a talent. In addition to the mural, Lucinda's design is featured on the Super Bowl game tickets. Stay with 12 News, 12news.com, and 12 News Glendale one.
And then that's her mural that's in downtown Arizona. Her work will be featured on tickets, a display, a massive Super Bowl mural, and then
And how many